Hey everyone, how's it going? Just I'm going to put the link in the chat so everyone can jump on and we can chat about this thing. Copy. All right, there's a link, guys. If you jump on in, it's mainly for all you guys in Tazzie who've got plans and everything else. Just sort of get the word out so everyone out there who's going on the run can get some times and all that finalised. So it's a first of many. And also with August one, the Tazzie's the main one. Tazzie's the main 2024 meetup. The August one is just for ones that can't get to Tazzie. That they want to get to a ride. So we're going to put the August one on for the ones in August actually want to get to a venue. So Echuca was chosen. But yeah, we got Big Bert. Cheers. Triple Oz. There's the link. The link's in the chat for everyone who wants to. There's one name, mate. How you going? All right. Can you hear us, Damo? You got?
Yeah, sure can, mate.
That's it. Awesome. Not a problem. Look, Bert might be trying to log on. So, Damo, you actually going to the Tazzie one? You and Chris, or?
No, unfortunately we're away.
Yeah. Yeah, we had plans. I knew we were going on a cruise around that time, and with cost of living and the payment for the cruise that the wife and her girlfriend are going on, I can't really afford to go to the Tazzie one, so it was sort of double booked. But yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me, Smitty?
Yeah, mate, I can hear you fine. That's all
cool.
good.
I was just getting feedback. I fixed that problem.
Yeah, usually you have to turn your YouTube off. It sort of just goes straight through your StreamYard then.
Yep, done. Fixed it. Yep.
But you all clear this end, that's for sure.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, I just put mine down. Oh, so how was the US?
Unbelievable. That's
unbelievable. That's
unbelievable.
the way.
Probably the only way I could describe it. ABB.
How you going, mate?
Good,
Smitty.
mate.
Hey, mate, how you doing?
Yeah, good, mate. Good.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
the bikes arrived in Melbourne tonight. So
yeah, right.
It's been a long haul. They got delayed in LA.
Yeah, so how long did it take for the bikes to get home?
5 weeks to get there and 2 months to come home, which has been a real punish because of the cyber attack. They've had to divert from Sydney direct to Adelaide, bypassing Melbourne, and that's added another 3 weeks to the travels of the boat, so the ship. So yeah, it's been a bit of a chore.
Yeah, it's like great to take your own bikes and the ride around the bucket list country on your own scooters and all that, but the hell to get your bikes over there and the stress of trying to get your bikes and all that home, like, is it really worth it sometimes,
Well, look, the only thing that really enticed us to take our own scooters over was $250 US a day.
Yeah. No, it's
and for 3 months, it's just unaffordable for anybody.
A lot of money.
It's
exactly, because US dollars is like nearly double that. So I can totally understand. It's a bit of a drama and a long haul to do it, but like you said, you've done it on the cheap compared to going over hiring and then insurance and everything else on top of that.
Yeah. So it's once in a lifetime. So you know what?
Yeah,
cop it. I've just had to sweat it out for the last 2 months for the bike to come back.
Yeah, that's it. I feel you. I won't get mine until after Christmas now. So it's at the shop. They're just sort of doing the quote and all that now. So I don't even know how much it's going to cost. I'm waiting for a call from the panel shop, and then I'll work out what the go is then after that. But it's all insurance, so cool. $850 excess. So that's it.
The main thing is you're still upright, mate. So that's a good thing.
Exactly
that's
right.
it. Yeah, it was only it was an accident. Like one of the riders cut me off going to a servo a bit quicker than he forgot about the people behind him, and it was either how hard I was going to hit him, or if I was always going to hit him, but where and how hard. So I brushed a lot of the speed off, and I just tagged his tailpipe and high-sided it, and I can skid it on the right-hand side for the length of the driveway. But yeah, it felt like being on the trail bike when you lay the trail bike over in the dirt. That's what it felt like, yet a bit harder. So
I'll pass. I'll pass on that.
Yeah, exactly. That's the first time ever. Like first time I've ever on the bitumen or road bikes at all. Like first time ever. Like you come off in the bush on your trail bikes, but since I've been riding and had my license and registered motorcycles, it's the first one I've had in fucking all that time. So because then you start questioning yourself too. Fuck, was it my fault or was it this and was it that? And it's like, nah. It's all good. Then I was dirty because it's put a flat spot on my tank, but where it's going to, it's probably one of the best places in Sydney.
Okay.
That they're going to fix it. So the towie driver said he does a lot of Rico from other panel shops. Yeah, they go and get other bikes and get them from the panel shops because they've been stuffing around. And he goes, guess where I take it to? And I said, oh, well, that's good to know. So it's in good hands. I've just got to wait for him to do the quote. And because my main concern was the tank, if they can keep the paint as good as what it was. And I'll soon see when I get it back. Other than that, it's just flat spot on the tank, bars, pipes, bent brake pedal, and that's it really. I had my leg and my body underneath most of it, so it was all good. They're all up going, you're right. No, what's my bike? As you do. Anyway, Bert, how you doing,
good
mate?
On it. Yeah, going well, mate. Going really well. Thank you. Fairly busy down here, but it's been good. The year's just disappearing in front of me, so looking forward to the end of it.
Tell me about it. Okay, I don't know if we're going to get too many other people in here, but anyway, it's a start.
Okay.
But it's 5. This is not.
There's a few there. Excellent.
Yeah, 5. It's 5. But I suppose with Tazzie, but what were the dates again, just for the people that don't actually know?
Okay, so the boat sails in on the 10th of February. And then we'll be heading from there to Tulla somehow.
Yeah.
Spend the night in Tulla and then through to Maydena on the Sunday. Maydena through to Port Arthur on the Monday. Port Arthur to Scamander on the Tuesday. And Scamander through to Launceston on the Wednesday. Back on the boat on the Thursday.
Right, and that's right around
the state, pretty much around the state. Yep. Yes. So I've been ringing all the people on my list and double check. I need to get a tally for beds for Medina on the Sunday, which is at the Hydro Village. So Wayne and Nick, I've left messages or emails. Can you contact me, please? Because I need to chat to you guys prior to ringing back the owner of the cottages for the Sunday night at Medina. I need to know whether you're accommodating with us or not. So
yeah, exactly.
Reach out, guys, please. That'd be good.
And that's the whole reason why I started doing these things. Like every 3 weeks, I'll do it till the end of the Tazzie and then to the meetups and just sort of keep it going. Just so if people want information on the meetups, whenever and wherever we're going to have it, that they've got a bit of a line to tap in and see on the information.
No, it's all good. I think the rest of it's pretty much organised. We're just in the lap of the weather gods now, and we'll decide how we're going to get some of the points, how we're going to get from point to point, depending on the day and the weather and what time the boat gets in. If the boat's late, there'll be some changes, and just we'll work it out. But we'll get to where we need to get to. There's still plenty to see down here, so.
Well, you left the whole top right-hand corner to go back in 5 years or so, and that was just after Beaconsfield. So,
okay, it's still there, mate.
Beaconsfield only just happened, and we went over March, or I think it was around March the next year or September. Oh, it was actually. I'll tell you when it happened. It was when Steve Irwin died. Because Steve Irwin died just as we got the Bernie. And then as we were about to leave Tazzie, that's when fucking Peter Brock died. It was 7 days apart, Friday to Friday. Couldn't believe it. But that was when I was in Tazzie. Yeah. But no worries.
All the celebrities will be hoping you never return to Tazzie then, Smitty. Keep them safe.
Me. I'll get down there one time.
It's not going anywhere, mate. It's not going anywhere.
Nah, that's it. Nah, it's there to stay.
Sorry, guys. There's 6 guys. There's 6 sitting on, so there must be another 3, Smitty. So I don't know if they're on with that link. You might want to just repeat that.
That's it, guys. There's a link in the chat if you boys everyone wants to pop in and talk about these meetups and need any information on it, or even write in the chat any questions or anything you have about the meetup in Tazzie. That's the main one. Bert's dropped out. He'll pop back in again, obviously. But it's mainly for information. Tazzie is the main one. The August one is just a throw together for the ones that aren't going to Tazzie, so they can actually get a ride in sometime in the year and in August when we sort of normally have them. But Rochelle and Rog were the main 2 that sort of started this one up and got it all going. And there's Bert again. He's popped back. There he is.
Sorry, mate. I went to have a look at the chat. Went to have a look at the chat and it kicked me out.
Wrong button.
I'll just leave it alone. I won't touch any. Yeah, so if anyone's got any questions on Tazzie, shoot them up in the chat or jump on. I've only here for a little while tonight because I've got to go and pick Squirt up. She's been playing cricket.
Honestly, these are only short and sweet. Whenever we're doing, it's only going to be like half hour or so. That's why I said I'll start at 7:30 to 45. 1:45-ish, and then it's only quick information, and that's it. It's not my main live's on Friday. I'm doing one on Friday. It's a new way of doing me 13 questions. I'm just going to pick someone from the chat, whoever's keen to jump in and do it. Because with my situations now, it's all got to be spontaneous. I can't really plan anything, so it's like when I can and if I can type of situation. But
jump on. No, fair enough.
That's it. At least with these ones, we know it's Wednesday and it's going to be sort of around 7:30, 7:30, 8-ish, because and they're only going to be half hour, so not that long.
No worries. And if anyone's got any questions in between time, they can reach out to me on Instagram.
Exactly.
Big Bert Tasmania on Insta, and hopefully I can answer any questions or queries.
We got Roman Ring. Here's Matt. He's rolled up. Hey, mate, how you going? That's the way. Have you been listening, or you just been trying to just dropped in now?
I've been trying to figure out how to make it work.
Trying to work all the buttons. That's the way. It's only short and sweet. These ones.
I had a plane in the background as well.
Yeah. But so Tazzie's the 10th of Feb. The boat gets in and all that, and then the ride is 5 days around Tassie, wasn't it, Bert?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, that's it. No worries. And then the Echuca one, we haven't really got a venue. Spence was sort of going to have a look into that for us because it was we had about 3 polls. Had a poll in the chat on Instagram, and they actually ended up choosing Echuca.
Smitty, I think Chrissy's got a opportunity for a venue.
I saw that in the chat. Yeah, and, we'll just obviously we'll probably line that up. But really, just wanted to see if Spence had done anything as yet, and if not, then definitely. Like we know how good an organizer Chrissy is. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When I was coming back from Melbourne, I ended up staying at I think it's the Discovery cabins there.
Yeah.
It's right on the Murray River, which that's right. A bit out from town, but that was pretty good there. And all the cabins are all in a row too, so it's good there.
I think that's. I don't know about you guys, but I feel the last one was really good because we're all at the one location, whereas the first one only a few camped and the rest went into Bateman's Bay. Or a few stayed at Grey Gum and the rest went home because it was raining. And then the second one was they stayed in Bateman's Bay, and then a few camped at the venue. At least with the Walk one, it was the caravan park, and everyone rolled up and stayed. And what I could tell, we all had a blast. And I'm still putting all the footage together. I've only just got there with my 2 videos, and now I've got to do the party at the caravan park and then the ride home. So,
have you got any footage this year, Smitty? That's a start. If you've taken some,
I have got some, but I'm still going to steal some from. I'm still going to steal some from probably even Ranger and Julia Claus and Spence, because they just got some good footage there where it catches the atmosphere of us all joking and laughing and having a good time.
I've got some good footage of when I was following you on the GoPro, on the run that we went. Yeah, the Oxley Highway. So I got some good footage of following you as well.
Yeah. I got some there. And I actually went up that other, probably 2 weeks after that. It was a nice sunny day also. I just got a bit more drone footage over Long Flat and that there, because on the trip up, the first time I stopped, it wouldn't let me log into my app. So I was only limited to fucking 200 and 500, 50 meters and 30 meters to fly it. You couldn't fly it any further. So I could only do what I could. But, in Long Flat, I did a bit more on the way home. Cool. But, obviously, the Echuca one's August, the last weekend in August, like your standard weekend and all that. And the venue, we'll find out off Spence if he's done anything as yet. And if not, we'll get in touch with Chris and see what avenue she's got that she mentioned in the chat. Something like that.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool. Well, there's only 5 in the chat. There's not many on the chat at the night, so it's obviously the first one. It's only going to be a small one anyway, I'm guessing. Yeah. Any other questions, boys?
They might jump on and watch it after anyway, Smitty, and they'll get the information.
That's right. They need from that. And that's a plan for it too. I'm only going to label it same label and just going to be number 1, number 2, number 3, episode 1, 2, and 3. So I know which one to jump back and have a look on. Or just
cool.
After this, each one I'll tag a comment and have what we chatted about and sort of roughly what time it was that we mention it so they don't have to watch the whole half hour and just skip through to what they want to do. That's the plan. So obviously the first one's a tester, but that's good. You just popped on anyway. So we've got 40. That's good.
Yeah, it took a bit to figure out. But we got that.
Sorry.
Yeah. Once you've done it a few times, you always get it sorted.
Yeah.
But if you got nothing on Friday night, it's going to be at 9 o'clock. Live's going to be on Friday, so pop in. I might hit you up for the 13 questions if no one else is willing to do it. Yeah. Excuse me.
Cool.
And,
so you'll be heading out for a ride this weekend, mate?
Next weekend. I've been watching the app. The boat is in port right now. It arrived today. So already been on the email train trying to make sure the boys are all over it. So they are. They fumigate the container, I think Monday, Tuesday, do the quarantine inspection, and then release hopefully Friday or the Monday.
So they quarantine it for a few days, don't they? 42 hours or something.
They fumigate it for 42 hours or 48 hours, and then what they do is they actually go over the bikes to make sure there's no contaminant. Now they'll pick it up. They'll pick up anything. It doesn't matter if I know you can detail the bloody thing, and they'll still
they'll still pick it, and they'll do it themselves. Yeah, give them a blast.
And they'll charge you another $500 just to wash the bike.
It's just a few soap suds and a bit of water.
I'm under, like I said, it's been beautiful weather here in Melbourne on and off, and I've been just real itching. So Bird, I'll be itching to get it. So as soon as they give me the okay, I'm off.
I bet you will. Won't be seen for a couple of days, I don't reckon.
Then I'm doing the run up. Then I'm doing a run up in Sydney on the 18th. I'm riding up to Sydney. Yeah, so Chris and I will be riding up to Sydney together.
Okay. Yeah. So she's going to come down and get the bike?
Yeah. So we've got a function on 16th and 17th. And then so the bike I've got to get 2 bikes back to my place. So I've got a mate who's going to help me out, get the bikes back. And then we'll ride up to Sydney, and I'll spend most of Chrissy over in New South Wales. I'll be out with the cockroaches, the Mexican and the cockroach.
The Mexicans.
Oh, the Mexicans. Bring the tequila.
Corona.
Corona, okay, yeah, bring the Coronas.
No Corona.
Oh, dear.
No, that's the way. What I was going to say. I rode to Adelaide, and my accident actually happened in Adelaide, and I can tell you what, the Hay Plains, fuck, that's boring. You're doing your 120, allegedly your speed limit, and then you got 150 kilometre crosswind doing these ones, and then the tumbleweeds are going over the road. You can't see the colour of the bitumen until the 2 bikes in front of you go woof, and you can see the tarmac. And then when we got the hay, you're picking all the tumbleweeds out of your frame and in your spokes and your steering headers and your triple trees, and you just got tumbleweeds all over you. So it was definitely an up and down trip. I enjoyed it in spots and didn't enjoy it in others, but the weekend was good when I got there, but that was about it. We stayed at Glenelg. That was all right. It was a nice spot. So
nice spot.
Renmark. I dug Renmark. Renmark was awesome. That's why they have the tinny races on the Murray. That was awesome. Not a bad spot, that one. But
cool.
Yeah, the chat's pretty quiet.
Okay, there's 6 people. There's another couple. I think Doug.
Yeah, Dougie. Yeah, Doug.
He's online,
he's good on you. G'day, Dougie. Man, he's a local boy here. He flies his drone and all that, and pops in on me lives every so often and all that. He's a YouTuber himself. Look, there's Yo-Yo. Jesus, it's a blast from the past. Yeah. She's from New Zealand. She's over. She used to be a postie. Thanks for popping in. She's on one of my lives way back.
She was. Remember that one?
Yeah, that was a good giggle. Awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that might be about it. Unless anyone you guys got any other questions that you'd like to put to everyone, or anything you need to know.
No,
I got nothing.
You got
I've
nothing?
shared all my info, so I'll continue to chase them two up, and hopefully I can get in touch with them before the weekend and get that knocked in the head.
Yep. Shame we can't make Tazzie because obviously we're elsewhere, but we'll definitely get there at Echuca.
No, exactly. I'm looking forward to the Echuca one. Actually, I've always wanted to go there. As I was sort of tossing up for Echuca or Renmark, but Echuca's closer. So actually, when we went to Renmark, we crossed through 3 states in New South Wales, and you cut across the Victoria corner, and then end up in South Australia when you get to Renmark. So it was, that ride wasn't too bad. I didn't mind that bit, but the Hay Plains, man, I can jam that. I'd rather ride around it somehow down the bottom. If I had more time, I would have went home that way, the Great Ocean Road, but didn't have time. Another time. Bucket list.
Adds to it.
Yeah. Another bucket list, that one.
All right, I've just got the call from Squirt, so I'm going to bow out and go and pick her up, and I'll talk to you all later.
See you, baby.
Take care.
See you, Bert, mate.
Ride safe. Enjoyed that ride, day, mate.
Thanks, Bert. I appreciate it, mate.
Cheers.
I'll be smiling from here to here.
I bet you will. All right. See you, Smitty. See you, Ryan.
See you, mate. Take it easy.
Take care, guys. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
All right.
Yeah, with that, I'll probably take a couple of days before as well, because there's heaps of stuff to do down there.
Down at Echuca.
Yeah, because I only slept there for 2 nights, so I had a full day there just as like a rest up day because I had 3 days of rain coming back.
Yeah.
And even having the day, it wasn't enough. Like by the time you go and do the Holden Museum and then steamboats and all that stuff, you really need like 1 or 2 full days to do everything down there.
There's a really cool pub, which has got an underground tunnel, which in the olden days it used to be a dry county or dry area.
Yeah, I looked at that, but I ran out of time to do it. But that was one of my bucket lists when we go up there. I'm definitely going there for a couple of beers.
Yeah,
so in that case, I might plan to take fucking nearly Wednesday to Wednesday off, something like that. So you ride to get down there and then have a look around and start to head back on the Tuesday, something like that. Oh yeah, okay. We'll keep nutting that one out. All right, I'm up for that. Spend just instead of just going down for the weekend and the night and pissing off. You want to have a look around for a day or so, for sure.
And Spence being in his backyard, he'd know all the good spots too.
Exactly. He's only an hour away up a bit north of there, isn't he? Something like that.
Yeah.
We can go and raid his place. I'm sure he'd enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
Well, twist his arm. We'll work on him. He'll be right.
He'll be right. All right, guys. Well, I'll jump off. But yeah, thanks for. Oh, actually, there's a few other people who've jumped in.
Yeah, Ben's popped in. Yeah, and Tropical Oz, he's up north. He's up Cairns way. And
you might just All right, I'll head off because I've got a couple of work emails I've still got to get out of the way. And
we'll probably only be another 10 minutes anyway, Damo. So it's all good. Thanks for popping in.
No, thanks for the invite. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. We'll catch you on the next one.
Later.
All right, see you guys. Bye.
See you, mate.
How do I get out of this?
You got an exit one there somewhere.
Yeah, down the bottom. Should be down the bottom.
settings.
One that says explode.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Anyway, I'll work it out. See you guys.
See you, mate. I helped him out there. He's still there.
So how's your bike going?
Well, the bike only just rolled up there on Saturday. It had been 2 weeks in Canberra, and then the place I was going to get it done in Canberra, they're swamped and they got some fucking issues in house, and so I don't want them working on it type of thing. And then the actual assessor for you, he steered me to this mob and give me their website, and I had a look at them. They're called what are they called? Cyroscope, something like that. They're in Hornsby. Then Siloscope, Cycloscope. Anyway, what I looked there, they look like they reconditioned and reco a lot of old bikes and tanks, and they had a lot of tanks and all that on there. So I thought, I'll get them to do it, because obviously they take pride in spraying bikes and shit like that, and they're not just a car panel beater. And thought I'd get it there, and it's just been 2 weeks for it to get there, and then they actually picked it up from Canberra and shipped it to Hornsby, which is good. So they said, when it's done, can you come down and pick it up? I said, fuck yeah. It's 3 hours closer than Canberra. 3 hours closer than 6 hours. So,
I only just got my bag back today.
Yeah, I'd seen the pics. I just commented on it at the survey. It looks all right with a fresh coat of paint and all that on it.
I'll tell you what, it handles like a completely different bike now.
Yeah, the weight.
Yeah, because it took, I think they said it was about 2 or 3 months for it to come in.
Yeah.
Because it being a CVO too, they wanted the old bag, and they have to send the bag back to America because they've got to catalogue it or something.
Yeah, right.
So then it took, I think it was about 2 months, and I've been riding around with our bags and just
it's been a while.
There's like so much less weight, and now I put it on today, and I'm like, yep, I'm going. Yeah, it feels like a completely different bike again now. Yeah,
because your shockies are all fucking tuned for the weights of your bags and all that too, and then we haven't got that on there. It's like, it's it'd be hard to get used to without having bags on there.
Yeah, well, even going away, like when I went down to Melbourne, I was just using that adventure bag on the back.
Yeah.
And you couldn't fit nowhere near as much stuff as what I usually could, because you don't realise how much space you've got in those bags.
Yeah, you can use one as a fridge even. On the other side, you can stuff all your shit in there. So
they're all sealed. And we've actually, because they've got a plug in the bottom of them.
Yeah.
So the last time, like we went to Bombala bike show, we had just filled it up with ice and just had a case of beer sitting in it, and then just had the plug out of the bottom just so the water would drip out through it.
Yeah. All right, evening all. Put a few of these questions up. Sweet as. These are only going to be short, so they're only ever going to be about half hour unless we've got a lot more to talk about.
Yeah.
With these ones. But I'm doing me lives a bit different now too. They're just going to be random. I'll just jump on and set a time, and whoever jumps in the chat and wants to have a go at the questions, we'll do it that way.
Yeah, I'll be on. Whenever I see you on, if I'm at home and not doing anything, I'll jump in.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's because it's just got so much shit on. I can't plan anything. We just got to be with an organisation where it's just so flat out, and we can't plan anything. Even like with the family camping and shit like that, I can't plan it. We just got to go. Like the next 2 weeks, not this weekend, but next weekend, we're actually just going camping up Swans Cross and up Kew. Just go bush for a fucking weekend and sit back, put the fire out, and then sit back, have a couple of coldies, and then just chill. That depends on the weather too. It's been raining here for fucking a week and a half.
Yeah, well, I think we've got the next week we've got 10 to 20 mils each day.
I think it's all up. I think it's all up the East Coast this week and next week. We've just got fucking shit weather. It's been really humid the last 2 days because we've had that bit of water now, and the temperatures have been all right. They've been like the mid-20s to 30, or mid-20s also. Yeah, more mid-20s, but the humidity's sort of been 80 as it's been getting inside more. So outside you got a bit of a breeze, but when you're in the house, it just holds the heat in. It's a bit muggy.
Yeah, it's the same as mine because I've got no aircon in my place either.
Yeah.
You just got the old cheap.
Down there. On the coast where you guys are, you just open the window up. Let the southerly blow it in.
Well, I ended up just buying the cheap Kmart fans just to keep me busy.
That's the go. All right. Okay, man. I think we'll call it. No
worries. Well, I'll talk to you next time you're on.
Yeah, next time I'll be on Friday night, 9 o'clock Friday. The 13 questions one is. So hopefully we'll get a few more people.
I'll jump on because the kids usually go to bed at about 8:30, so I should be on by about 9.
Yeah, I sort of when I do my lives, I sort of usually do around 8:30, but was just on the phone but watching. Yeah, no, all good, mate. But I've already got it set up, so it's all ready to go on the Friday, 9 o'clock. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Because I'm doing it random now. I'm trying to have it that bit later. I'll be fucking falling asleep in the lounge. I'll have to fucking set the alarm to wake myself up and do me live. I'm always up early.
You'll have to have a couple of espresso martinis before you jump in.
Yeah, have a couple of coffees. I'll have a black, so it's all good. Okay, man. Take it easy. We'll call it. Thanks, everyone in the chat for popping in. And probably next 3 weeks, we'll have another one of these and jump on me live on Friday. All right.
Cheers. All right, catch us.
Later.
Bye.
Later.